Okay. All right. Hi. Thank you so much for joining me. This is my guest, Valerie Brown, and you are watching Straight Outta Savannah, Talking with Tammi, where I get to speak to amazing entrepreneurs that are, rocking it. They are running the world. So I'm going to let Valerie introduce herself.
Hi, Tammy. Thank you so much for having me on the show today. I'm excited about sharing what I do. I'm Valerie Ashford Brown, and I empower women over 40 to redefine and reinvent themselves. My typical client is a professional woman who has put a lot of things on the back burner, including herself. I find that women may have sent children off to college, they may have even raised their husbands, but what they have not done is really taking care of themselves and figured out what they want to do with their lives. So I empower women 40 to figure out that next step, go to that next level, figure out that next chapter, and find out exactly what they want to do next since they have helped everyone else. So I'm excited about that work.
Right, right.
Hmm.
That makes me excited because being a woman over 40, you're right.
Yeah,
You put yourself out for everybody else, your kids, your husband, your spouse, your whoever, your
right.
parents, your brothers and sisters,
Hmm.
you do everything. And if you go to church and you put yourself out for, church and
Right.
different events and people join, groups and they're involved in all that stuff. But then there is you, and so
Hmm.
many times women feel left behind. So
Right.
I'm
Right.
privileged to be able to speak to you about this because this is so amazing. So
Yeah.
tell us, how did you actually come to doing this work?
Yeah. That's a good question. I kind of came to it by accident. I work in corporate America and Washington, D.C. metropolitan area, and it was one of those water cooler conversations, or I should say several water cooler conversations where people want to do XYZ,
Hmm.
writing a book, starting a blog, whatever it is, but they are not doing it. And I just found myself motivating and inspiring people to do what they want to do, even though they have a job. I thought it would be good, or I just tell them, look, don't let the job prevent you from doing what you want to do in life. Still fulfill your dreams. So the role as a coach and speaker and trainer kind of came to me by accident. I just found myself inspiring and motivating other people and not even knowing what I was doing. I was just sharing, basically sharing, but it's
Yes.
turned into that. And when I noticed, I'm like, I'm actually coaching people. And that's when I started doing it. And I love what I do. I love seeing transformation in people. I love seeing
Yes.
people happy with their careers and their life in general. And I just don't think that we should put our goals and dreams on the back burner. I like the quote by Les Brown, the famous motivational speaker Les Brown.
Oh,
I'm sure you've
yes.
heard of him, but he
Yes, I've
has a
seen him.
quote. Yeah, yeah, okay, good. Yeah, but he has a quote, and I'll summarize. He talks about the graveyard being the richest place on earth. And the
Yes.
reason being is because there are businesses and blogs and all unrealized dreams in the
Yes.
graveyard because
Yes.
we die with those things inside of us. The world never realizes what we have to give because we die with those things. So I'm a big proponent of us realizing our dreams and our unique talents and gifts, and I help women to actually do that and take that to the next level.
That is powerful. It really is, because when you think about it, there are so many people that have tucked their dreams and then they die.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
I see it so often being
Yeah.
in healthcare. It's like, you see people, they're 50 and they're ready to die,
Yeah.
and they haven't
Yeah.
done the things that they've, had in their heart to do, things they wanted to do, or things that they were good at. Because,
Mhm.
just like you
Mhm.
said, you realized that you were good at that and that you had a talent in that and that was
Right.
something that you could help people with as well. And
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
you think about all the women and all the people that you see that died with all those things and all those
Mhm.
gifts that they had, and it's
Mhm.
so amazing that you decided to do this, that it called you,
Yes, yes, it
because that's
did.
what
It
it
called
seems
me.
like. Yeah,
It called me and I answered.
that is powerful. That is powerful.
Yeah.
So where do you see your vision going? Where do you see it as the years go by?
Yeah, as the years go by, I want to reach more women. I want to reach more women. I was talking with a potential client today, and she just said she was totally lost as to what she wants to do
Mm-hmm.
next. She has two daughters who have graduated from college. I have two daughters in college, as a matter of fact, myself. But anyway, the potential client has two daughters that have graduated from college. She's still working, but she's fairly young. She's only 50,
Mm-hmm.
and she's could retire really soon because she's in federal government.
Oh, that's
She
awesome.
did say yes, but she did tell me that she really doesn't know what she wants to do next. She doesn't want to start business. And I said, well, starting a business is not the only thing or the only option for you. And I began to tell her what I do in coaching individuals and in my group coaching, how I help people do or women do a inventory using the shift method that I have, and we do an inventory of self-reflection and then becoming honest with ourselves, intentional. Then we are faith and we forgive ourselves for things that we didn't do, and then we
Yes.
trust ourselves to move forward in what we decide. So with that, I want to reach more women. I have a goal for 2020 to reach at least 1,000 women, and I
Oh,
believe, yeah, I believe I can do that with a group and having live events and also
yes.
doing things here on LinkedIn, Facebook. That's mainly where my audience is, on Facebook and on LinkedIn. So I believe that it can be done. Just reaching the masses with the message that you're not too old.
Oh, you went away.
Oh, really? Am I
Yeah,
here?
you said a message that you're not too old, and then it went away after that.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, you're not too old and it's not too late.
Yes.
Did you hear it now? Okay.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
okay.
That is powerful. Because the
Yeah.
thing is I believe that women need to hear this, you know,
Yeah.
and more and more and more and more, you know, because I
Mhm.
think it's a part of an awakening for us as women, you know,
Right.
because you think about where we come from, you know, women weren't doing anything and now women are doing everything,
Yeah, we're
you
doing
know, and
everything, and yeah, it's a lot that we have on our plates. We wear
yes,
a lot of different hats, but we've
yes.
proven to be able to handle it.
Oh, yes, I truly believe that. So now
Mhm.
as you guide and direct your clients,
Mhm.
say like the one that came to you, that one,
Mhm.
that wants to do something but has no idea, where would you start for them? I mean, how would you even encourage them? Because what I've noticed is a lot of women are there, but they don't, it's like they don't want to, I don't know, it's almost like they're afraid. I think that's what it is. They're
Yeah.
afraid.
Yeah, a lot of times we are afraid, and fear is one of the main things that keeps us back from doing what we're supposed to do, doing what we need to do. Fear is major in our lives, but I say feel the fear and do it anyway. That's actually a book. But
Mm-hmm.
feel the fear and do it anyway. And one of the other things that I do is have women to take an inventory
Mm-hmm.
of their life and just kind of looking back. Sometimes I don't necessarily like to stress a whole lot on the past, but
Right.
sometimes we have to look at the past in order to move forward. So um, I do that, and then I'm a good listener. I make sure
Mm-hmm.
I listen to them. And the thing about it with coaching is that you help your client kind of come to the realization on their own, because
Yes.
there's a difference between a coach and then a counseling session. And I'm not a therapist.
Yes.
So with coaching, you help people move to where they want to be in the future, and then counseling kind of looks at the past. So that's just a summary of it in a couple of sentences, how it works, or the difference between counseling and coaching. So with coaching, I'm helping them look at the future by asking questions and
Yes.
running through the shift method that I mentioned earlier, and then also helping them come to the realization of what they want to do.
That's awesome. And so did you develop the shift method or did you find it?
Yeah, I guess I developed it. Yeah, I developed it. It's just the word shift, and then I signed words to each letter. Hmm.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice,
yeah,
very nice.
yeah. So S is for self-reflection.
Mhm.
H is for honesty. The I is for intentional. F, I have two words for F is faith and forgiveness. And then the T is for trust. And that means trusting yourself to move forward and move to the next level.
Oh, that's awesome. That's powerful.
Mhm.
That
Mhm.
is a powerful method, and I can see how it would work because that those two F's, they hit me, the faith and the forgiveness,
Yeah, yeah,
because so
because
many people have faith, but
yeah,
they just refuse to forgive themselves, or they don't realize that they need to.
yeah, yeah. And the
You
thing
know.
about it is with faith, if you don't have faith in yourself that you can make a change, you don't get very far. It all falls back into the power of positive thinking and the power of positive talk. When we're
Yes.
thinking these things negatively, that we cannot move forward, we cannot have a different life, we cannot see these dreams realized, we don't get far with that. And then forgiveness, get that piece too, because we just have to forgive ourselves and move forward. That's it.
Yes.
What's in the
Yes.
past is in the past. Let's move forward and make the remaining years the best years possible.
Yes. So now, when you use your shift technique, because
Hmm.
I like that
Hmm.
hit me. When you use that shift technique with your clients,
Hmm.
um, is there a particular one that you find that your clients struggle more with?
I find that the one that they struggle most with is the last one, and that's the T, the trusting to move forward. Once we go through, analyze everything, now is, can I really take the leap and do this?
Yes.
In that shift method, I help them get clear and get confidence and courage. So clarity, confidence, and courage to move forward is a big piece of that. And that whole, now I have all the steps in place. Now I know what I'm supposed to do. Now let me actually do it. That tends to be a hard part.
Yes.
It's been
Because
a
it's
hard
it's
part.
like you give them an outline, right?
Right,
You
right.
help them, or you help them to create an outline. Let's go there.
Exactly.
And
Mhm.
then they
Mhm.
they have to just take those steps. Yeah, that's
Right.
that's that's powerful. That is
Mhm.
powerful. I believe that you are rocking the planet with what you do. Do you prefer to do uh single client sessions, or do you prefer to do groups, or which one is best for you?
Yeah, due to timing, group coaching is better than the individual, but I do have some individual coaching clients, but group typically works better because you're able to reach more people, and
Hmm.
also it works good, I think, for the individuals in a group setting because you can also learn from other people as well. But yeah,
Yes,
I do
yes.
both, but group coaching really gives you more bang, I guess, for the buck. So
Got you,
mhm,
got you.
mhm.
Because you can leverage all of, not only just what you do, but also the people that are in there too. Because
Correct.
everybody's going to ask different questions. And
Exactly. And you learn from others, just like iron sharpens iron is what
yes,
it is. Yep.
absolutely.
Mhm.
That is so powerful. That is good. So I'm just excited just to be able to sit down and talk to ladies that are, just running with it, just grabbing hold and going forward. Now, do you find that you are able to have a camaraderie with other ladies that are
Yeah,
even doing the same type of thing or similar things?
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Because I truly believe that there's enough money in this world for all of us to get a piece of the pie. The last time I checked, it was 7.7 billion people in the world,
Hmm.
almost 8 billion people in the world. So there's enough money out here for everyone to get a piece of the pie. We don't have to be in the same market. And
Yes.
I believe that you can collaborate with people. I mean, look how we're collaborating right now. I'm being
Yes.
interviewed on your show. So I think that you can do that. It's good. And I take advantage of that. I go to conferences, speaker conferences, and empowerment events, networking events in my area, and really get to know people. And then we end up collaborating if at all possible.
That is good. That's good. And
Mhm.
because I find that a lot of women, and to be perfectly honest, the ones that I have interviewed are amazing. I don't know if they find me or if I find
I know, I know.
but they're so amazing. It's like, oh my God, and they're not, as they try to tell us that women are catty and things like that. And so a lot of
Mhm.
women fall into that. But I find that, I think I can say that every woman that I have interviewed and
Mhm.
collaborated with has been amazing.
Good.
It's
That's
like not
good.
all that cattiness and nobody's, yeah, no, I mean, it's been great. And I've been finding that, but then that's what I put out too,
Yeah,
because I'm not
exactly.
gonna, I want to be, that
Mhm.
person, and I don't want
Mhm.
to be, I'm not gonna be that way anyway, because I'm not like that even in life.
Right, right,
I don't do
right.
drama, don't like it.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I was just curious to know your take on the people that you've met,
Yeah,
with that.
yeah. Had a good experience so far. So far, so good. And that says a lot about, I think as you said, says a lot about you, so it says a lot about me because I don't like that either. I like collaborating. I like learning from
Hmm.
other women too. And as
Yes.
I said, there's enough money in this world for all of us. We don't have to concentrate right
No.
here in the United States. We can go abroad and do things. So there's enough for all of us.
I'm telling you, because I love my Australian girls. Those
Mhm.
girls are so cool. They really are. They are so cool and easy to work with. And I mean, I do. I was like,
Yeah.
man, and I always tell them, I said, when I travel, I'm coming over there
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So that's
because
what
I
I'm
need to
saying.
visit. I need to see some other places.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I think that's amazing. So, do you see yourself in the next couple of years leaving your job? Is that something that you were striving toward?
Yeah, it is a goal. It is a goal. Right now, my job is the silent investor for what I really, really want to do in life
Yes.
and what I'm called to do. When that time comes, I will potentially do it. It is a goal, and I'm working towards that goal. I say that now, and then sometimes in taking a leap, it can be tough, and
Oh,
those things
yes.
that you want to do. So I mean, I could have problem with the T part too, trusting myself that I can do it. But
Yes.
anyway, it is a goal for me to do that. I have not set a new deadline though. I'm still working on the deadline and putting that piece together.
Me too.
Yeah, yeah, I'm still working on that.
Because you think about it and you say, yeah, and then you realize you do have bills. So
Yes, 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 yes. We have big girl bills, big girl
it's,
responsibilities. So, yeah, yeah.
it's like
Mhm,
I told my kids at one time, I said, I said, you guys, I said, when I was your age, I had you guys.
mhm,
So I
mhm.
couldn't do all the stupid y'all did.
Yeah,
You
right, right,
know,
right, right,
I can't just be running around here doing stupid things just, because I had y'all.
right, right.
Somebody had to make sure that y'all ate and, that you had clothes and shoes and things, and stuff. I said,
Mhm,
so I couldn't be, stupid.
mhm. Yeah, no, that's true. I get it.
But it's like you get to that place and you're like, okay, yeah, no, so this is where I'm going. This is how I'm taking these
Mhm,
steps, and learning to trust
mhm,
ourselves.
mhm.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is powerful. All right, so I have one more question for you. Are
Okay.
you writing a book?
I am in the process of starting to write a book. I've been to a number of book signings and I'm inspired, empowered to write a book. I
Hmm.
have not fully like a deadline on that, but I will post when it is coming out. But I am planning to write a book and it will be along the same lines of helping women to figure out their next level, their next chapter, and along the whole reinventing and redefining themselves. Yep.
Yes, because I saw that in you. That's why I asked. I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
she's writing a book.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're
Thank you. I
welcome. No
received
worries.
that. I received
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's yours. I just saw that and
Thank
I was like,
you.
she's writing a book. But yeah. So we
I
want
know
to put that out
do
there
that.
so that, people hear and say, when they see your books come out, they're like, oh, that's her. She's writing a
Yep,
book.
yep. There, I will let you know. I'll keep you posted. I'll keep
You
you
do
posted.
that because I tell you, it's amazing in this world when I look around and I see all the things that women are doing in terms of the reinventing thing.
Mhm.
Because,
Mhm.
years ago, women didn't work. And then if they did
Right.
work, they just worked, and they didn't
Right.
do
Do
anything that was
anything else?
rewarding,
Right.
right? And so now,
Mhm.
it's like, okay, women are turning 50 and they're starting new careers.
Yeah, we're doing a lot. Life is not over. Like I
No.
said, we're not too old and it's not too late.
Right, and that's important because so many women think that. I talk to them, women on the regular with what I do,
Uh-huh.
and some of them are older women, and some of them aren't even as old as I am.
Mhm.
Now, and I just turned 51,
Mhm.
my birthday,
Mhm.
and I look at some of them and I'm like, do you not know your life is not over just because you're
Right.
45?
Right. We're
I'm
just
like,
beginning.
girl, it's just beginning, especially
Yep.
if you've already raised your kids and stuff. That was like a major part, of
Mhm.
what we did.
Mhm.
I always say that was my greatest, job
Mhm.
was
Mhm.
raising my kids,
Yep.
made sure that
Mine
they
too.
turned out to be decent in this
Right.
world.
That's
So
right.
so it's like, yeah, you want to tell, you almost want to shake them and say, hey, do you know that your life is just beginning for you?
Mhm. Mhm.
Everything is opening up the world. It's like, I almost feel like the world is my oyster.
Yeah, it
I
is.
can go out and I can do whatever I need to do, and I don't have to worry about, feeding kids and all these other
Mhm.
things and
Mhm.
that, certain things, and you can live on a certain level because of that. And, not saying that anything about it, but, it just opens up a freedom for you. And then as you get
Yeah.
older too, you just stop caring about what people think.
Yeah.
you
That's
know
very
you get to that place.
Yep, that's very true. It's
So
true.
I'm excited that you're doing what you're doing because we need women to empower women and tell us, hey, eventually we will have a woman president.
Yeah.
It will probably not be this time,
I know. I know.
but we will get one.
We will get one eventually. Yes,
you
we
know
will.
yes, because I mean, I personally, I like Elizabeth Warren. I just don't see the country doing it.
Mhm.
But I
Yeah.
mean, I believe, we can get
We can
somebody in
get
there, and
there.
I'm willing and I'm waiting, for it. But, I think that what you do is powerful and encouraging so that women can know, hey, I always wanted to be president.
Mhm. Mhm.
You never
Yeah.
know if one of your clients maybe end up being our woman president,
I know. I know.
and
It's a
I'm,
whole lot more in us. Whole lot
yes,
more in us for the world to see. We have to get out of there. Stop being the world's best kept secret.
yes,
So,
yes,
yeah.
that is
Yeah.
so right. I like that.
Mhm. Mhm.
All right, so we're going to pop on off here, but I wanted Valerie to just let everybody know where to find her, how they can reach her, and if they are looking for a coach for women over 40, where they can get up with her and connect.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, Tammy. So you can find me on my website. My website is www.valerie, that's Valerie, Ashford Brown, as in Ashford and Simpson, the singers, but ValerieAshfordBrown.com, www.valerieashfordbrown.com. And then I am on LinkedIn, Valerie Ashford Brown. On Facebook, you can go to my coaching page, and that's Coach Valerie Ashford Brown on Facebook. And on Twitter, I am at Val Brown Speaks, and Instagram, the same thing, at Val. That's where you can find me on any of those platforms. And send
Awesome,
me send me a
awesome,
message. Yep, send me a message.
awesome, awesome. That is so awesome. So, and I'll also be putting her details in the bottom of the video on YouTube as well. It's
Yes.
going to be posted on LinkedIn, also on Facebook. I'm going to blow it up.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So I
All
have
right.
so enjoyed this conversation. It's been so amazing. And just like I told her, it always is divine timing.
Thank you so much, Tammy. I
You're so
appreciate you
welcome.
asking me to come on, and I had loads of fun, and I look forward to working together maybe later on.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Love collaborations. All
All
right. So
right.
we're going to pop on off here.
All
Bye.
right. Bye. You have a good one.